Hi, welcome back to another Terranscapes mini product review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mig Ammo and Model Scene laser cut leaves. So here we have the two companies' laser cut model leaves. These obviously are from Mig Ammo. These are their oak decaying leaves, and they have several varieties, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later in the video. And these are model scenes. Now the oak decaying leaves actually come in the same size package as the model scenes. They just make it look fancy because they wanted to have more graphics on it. I don't know why they do these things, but they do. The amount of leaves, if I can open this, there we go. The amount of leaves that you get, I believe I saw on the site, one of the sites that was selling this, again I'll talk about that at the end, in frame Mike. It's about 50 leaves in the package, I believe, something like that. And I would say that that's a pretty similar count for the Mig Ammo. I'll get it out of that package, let's do that. There we go. They look less, but these leaves are much more in frame. But these leaves are a bit smaller, so I think it looks like there's a few less. So let's zoom in close and let's take a look at these leaves in some real detail. So first up on the docket is the Model Scene maple leaves. These are their autumn color, and they have the scale marked here. They offer the leaves in a couple different scales, one larger I believe and one smaller, and might be two smaller, no, maybe two larger. Why am I dabbling with that? It'll be on the site, you can go check it out. The leaves themselves are, I think, exquisitely detailed. These are really, really nice. To give you a sense of scale, I forgot to do this when I already shot this segment. This is take two. Here's Mr. Here's Mr. Tippy McLean. So it gives you a sense compared to his hand how big the leaves are. Maybe a little large for what would this be? This would be a 30 mil miniature, roughly 28-30. But again, they are labeled as for 32 to 35. So that might explain some of that scale difference. Depends on whether that bothers you or not. So that takes a look at the maple leaves. One thing I noticed I thought was kind of interesting, you can see the laser burn marks on the leaves, which actually doesn't in any way detract from the quality of the leaves. And it's really laser burned on one side. The side that the laser, of course, is coming into the material. And next we can take a look at the Model Scene's oak dry leaves. And again, they have different varieties. They have, I think they have oak decaying, and they have something else, a couple varieties, depends on the season. I think they have an autumn, and that's slightly different color. So these are not, of course, the only colors that they have. And here we can take a look at the oak leaves. Oh, that one went bye-bye. There we go. And again, Sir Tippy McLean's hand. Get a little sense of the size. I think a little bit more scale appropriate for 30 millimeter model. Again, though, really, really nice detail. I think these look really nice. And I didn't mention it, I don't think, with the maple leaves, but they also have, some small varieties of sizes. If I can find one that's a little smaller. Let's just do a little. I saw one last time I shot this. Yeah, well, all right. You'll have to take my word for it, I guess. Huh? Because I thought there was a couple that are a little smaller. Well, a little variety there. I guess that's not a bad comparison. All right. So let's move over and take a look at the Mig leaves. All right. And third up on the docket is the Mig's Oak Decaying Leaves. And it's interesting, the picture gives you a pretty good sense of the texture you can expect. And these are for recommended scales, 1/48 to 132. And these are pretty interesting. there are laser cut with all sorts of little tears and rough edges and perforations, and they have a pretty awesome level of detail, but for some reason I just don't feel like they're right. But we really, in you think about how to use these kinds of materials, if you look at this pile, that looks not too bad, you know, in terms of like a pile of old beaten up leaves piled up against a corner or something from the wind or whatever. So really, really nice detail, very interesting take on leaves. And of course, I don't know if Model Scene's decaying leaves look anything at all like this, but it gives you at least a sense of the kinds of different varieties that you can that are available on the market. So, having taken a look at the leaves, what are my final thoughts? Well, first, the pricing, the Mig Ammo Leaves. Now, currently, the only place, I didn't do a ton of searching. I looked for Mig's sites, Mig Ammo sites. They have a US site and they have a UK site. Don't hold me on that. Don't hold me on that. I'm not even going to look it up. But the US site is not currently carrying these, and in their overseas site, they are currently priced at €5, which is about $5.70 as of this date's current currency exchange. I want to say I paid more than that for this. I thought I paid like $12. Maybe that was with shipping, and maybe that was from the US site, which has a higher price. I don't know. But anyway, that's the current pricing that I know of. And for the Model Scene is currently pricing at, in their European site, they are from the Czech Republic, they are charging $3.90 in euros for it, which comes out to about $4.40 US dollars. However, there is a website where you can purchase them in the United States, and that is the Military Miniatures Warehouse. I will have a link down to all of these places down below in the description. But they are charging $7, and that seemed about right if my memory serves me, plus shipping, right? It came in around the $10 mark, something like that. Knowing that, what do I think about them? I think they're expensive. I think they're really expensive, actually. I think that if you are looking for accents for high-end painting competitions, miniatures, right? You've got your beautiful little miniature, you make your plinth, you want a set a scene. These are a great option for that because you're not going to need a lot of materials, but you want high detail. In that case, these products are going to work really well for you. But for any other application, you would need a lot of them. And I'm a little bit confused. This is an editorial moment here. I'm a little confused as to why they're that expensive. It seems to me that a laser should just rip those out. Now, granted, there's a lot of XY movement because of the small detail. Maybe that's wear on the machine that I'm not accounting for, but I feel like, put some thoughts down in the comments. If you work in a laser shop and you're like, oh my God, you know how much wear that puts on the machine? Then let me know. I might be wrong. But I come away from it when I look at this package and I say, this is what I said when I opened it. What? What? Wait, what? Like that. Because I was like, you're kidding me. I paid all that for like those little few leaves, 50 pieces. What is that? That's 10 cents a leaf. That seems like a lot, right? For $5? It's not even $5, it's $7. So it's more than 10 cents a leaf. I don't know. It seems expensive to me. I can't possibly recommend these outright just like that. It seems like a market ready for a penetration by an aspiring laser cutting studio because I think they're great products, but in no way are they affordable for anybody except, like I said, that high-end dioramist for their special miniature. That's my opinion, though, so you decide for yourself whether they fit for you or not. So I'll have links for all that down below, and just a quick reminder, think about maybe checking out my Patreon page, maybe becoming a patron. If you're a higher level supporter, I send you a mystery gift. I don't know what's in that box. Do you know what's in that box? I don't know what's in that box. I know what's in that box because I packed it. But the next box, I don't know what goes in it. I don't know. So, take that for what you will. But either way, I had to think for a second there. Either way, I do hope that you come back and join the channel again, because I really value your views. It makes me feel good to know that people are gaining something from my video content and that I'm able to give back to the community. That means a lot to me. So questions and comments down below always, and stay tuned and come back, because you know I'll be back soon with another Terranscapes video.